Hi everybody. I just wanted to call in and check on you. Make sure y'all's doing okay. I been working on this here doll. I like her little fuzzy skirt there. This is some fringe that I just had. And I thought, well, maybe I'll try that on her to kind of make a skirt. And so she's got like a skirt of fringe. I wrapped it around twice, and then this is some braided just fabric strips, and I just put that around there. But I found this fringe to be interesting. When I tried to cut it, I seen how easily it comes apart. And each piece comes apart just like this. It's like just a little thing like this, and it comes apart real easy. It comes apart too easy. So if you cut it, the whole thing wants to just come apart. And I thought that is really cool, because then I can stitch on each one of the tassels onto for hair. But on this one, I'm doing her hair a little bit different. I started doing, she's all stuffed now, so I got her all stuffed and stitched all the way around. And now I'm putting on hair. But I want her hair to be colorful like her dress, you know, her clothes. And so I'll have a few different colors. I'm just using embroidery floss. And so it's simple to do. I just it'll take a while for me to get it all done, but see, then I just get my thread on a needle and pull it through, and then tie each bit in a knot to hold it there. Snip that off, and then another strand, and I'll just keep doing this until I think she's got enough hair. I'm starting just at the top, at the crown, you know, at the top seam, and then I'm going to go down the back. And I would have tried this hair on her, but I didn't. She didn't want it that way. She didn't want her hair to match her skirt. So so I figure I'll do this way on this one, and then do another way on another one, on the next one. Probably maybe on this one. I'm not sure. I'm going to start, well, I'm going to work on these two dolls, but I wanted to make, well, just a minute, let me get this tied, and I'm going to show you something. Okay, so that's just a start of what I'm going to do with her hair. And once I get it in, because I'll put it across, you know, around, and then I'll put a lot more into the back of it, so it'll show quite a bit. And I'll probably make her some bangs too. I think she needs bangs. But what I want to do, I'm going to show you what I'm going to want to do. Maybe you might think it's pretty cool, and maybe you might think it's not pretty cool, but I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to, oh, I gotta get up a little bit there. Okay. My granddaughter sent me this blouse. And actually, I've had it for a week. I didn't want to open it, but I finally opened it this morning. This is one of my daughter's blouses. My daughter, who just passed away less than 3 months ago. She wore this blouse a lot. This has been washed and worn many times. And but this blouse is also in a lot of her pictures, a lot of snapshots and stuff. she was wearing this blouse because she had she just wore this one so much. It was like one of her favorites. And so my granddaughter sent it to me because a lot of because my daughter was staying up there with her for like the last 3 months or so. And so she had a lot of her clothes still up there. So this blouse, I am going to make, I didn't know what I was going to make. I had really kind of thought about it for like ever. Well, not forever, but since my granddaughter and I talked about it. And there's 4 buttons on here, which is good because I'm going to make 4 dolls. I'm going to make 4 of them. One for myself, one for Tommy Sue's sister, and then one for each of my granddaughters, which is Tommy Sue's daughters. And so I'm going to probably cut a similar shape to this. But what I want to do, the back, because the whole back is these flowers like this, the back of the shirt. So I'm going to make the dolls with that on the back, which is like this here too. And then on the fronts of the dolls, because I want to make them kind of match up. So like the top part, maybe, I don't know if there'll be enough of this red, but I'll probably use the red at the top here. And then the blue will be at the bottom. Then there's this like a braid that's along both sides. And so that's a pretty long piece. Got 2 pieces there. And I'm going to use that braid. I'm going to take that off of there carefully. And I'm going to, well, I'm going to take the whole thing apart. I'm not going to cut it apart. I'm going to actually use the seam ripper to take it apart. So I have the whole entire piece. And if I cut it, I'm losing a lot of fabric. And so, especially this red, I want to make sure that I have enough of that. So the top, so I'll make the top, and I probably, this here placket that's in here, it just goes down this far. I'll probably use a piece of that right there on the front of the doll with a button. And so if I do this part of the red on the top here for the bodice of her dress, and use a piece of the placket right here, which I bet I can cut that, like cut it just like this with the button already on it, and put that right here. And then the blue to be the skirt. I may have enough blue to go all the way around. But that's what I think I want to do. I might even be able to do the skirt, well, first put this color, which I've got a lot because it's on the back. I might put that on. Well, it'll take me some thinking to get it all the way done. It'll take me a little while to get it all the way done. But I just now crossed my mind that I might be able to then take some of the blue, and after the whole doll is put together, to make a little gathered skirt that goes on her as well. I think I would like that. And then Tommy Sue had dark brown hair. So she's going to have dark brown hair. And, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do with this blouse. And, I'm gonna enjoy doing that. So that's gonna be taking that apart with the seam ripper, which that shouldn't be hard at all. And then I have every piece. This is the least I have, is this red right up on here. But I loved this blouse on her. And like I said, we've got a lot of pictures of her wearing this blouse. So I thought, like, if we have a picture of her in a frame, and then the little doll sitting by the frame with the same, dressed the same, I just think that would be an awesome, awesome memory for my daughter. And so that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm going to do. So anyhow, it was hard for me to, I don't know why it was so hard for me to even open this package, and I just opened it today, and to feel this is just amazing. God, I miss my daughter so much. Okay, so anyway, that is a plan of action right now. So I'm going to continue on. Did I lose my needle now with all that flipping around stuff? Oh, there it is. And so, yeah, I want her hair to be, this one's hair to be very colorful. Now, when I make my daughter's dolls, I'm going to hopefully not be as silly. In fact, I might make them, right now I'm not sure. I was thinking maybe just make with angel eye. Would I make her an angel? Could I make wings? Would I want to do that? You know? Well, I'm going to have time. I'm going to have to let my granddaughter know that I won't do this all up quickly. I don't want to do it quickly. I want to give it some time. Take my time to make sure I don't want to do a real messy job. These silly ones that I'm making right now, they're just silly. So if I make them, if they turn out silly, well then that's fine, because that's what I'm making. They're my silly dolls. But now I could actually, I'll have to ask. Actually, I'll send this here video to Katie and let her watch it, and maybe she'll have something to add, ideas to add. But if I make her an angel, I could make like the sleepy eyes, like sleepy eyes. Or if I make her, I can make awake eyes. I don't know what I'll do. If I could make some, do it and then put pretty wings behind her. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get some input from my daughter, from my granddaughter and my daughter, my Jennifer, her sister, Tommy Sue's sister. And yeah. So. But this here is a fun project, is just to be making these dolls. I want, my brain isn't quite engaged yet. I want to also, I'm going to start making some fidget mats to donate donate as well, fidget mats for the memory care unit at the my fidget mats, though. I'm going to make them out of, I've got placemats, really nice placemats that are almost like a little rug. And I thought I could use those to make the fidget mats and just stitch things on them, little baubles and zippers and that kind of thing. So I want to do that. As most of you know, I kind of flip-flop all over the place with ideas and things that I want to do. I finish some and don't finish some and think of other things, and then I want to do what everybody else does, and I watch a video. I can be in the middle of doing something, then I watch a video of something else, and then I want to stop what I'm doing and start doing whatever the video was. And because I guess I got a very short attention span, which is really good though, because some of you with a long attention span, you can just stay stuck on one project until it's finished and you don't have any problem with it. Well, I don't work that way. Oops, I didn't cut that. I don't work that way. I wish I did, kind of, then I wouldn't have so much around. There's some people who have one hobby and one hobby only. Now those people are pretty blessed also. If all you ever do is crochet, then all you have to find a place for is your thread, your yarn and your crochet hooks. But if you do a whole bunch of stuff, then you don't have enough room for all your stuff. So it makes life a little bit more interesting or confusing, however you wanna put that. So now that I'm doing this, I'm going to probably stick with this hair at least until I finish her hair. And then once I finish her hair, she'll probably be finished. I think. But see, the way my brain works is I sometimes wonder if I should even be allowed to think. But anyhow, so yeah, I think I'm going to link this video to my granddaughter. I don't know. She does watch some of my things, but I don't know how many. I don't ask her. I don't make anybody watch them if they don't want to. If they don't want to, they don't have to. So, but then she can see what my sort of plans are. My sort of plans right now. Because I first thought about just making a teddy bear, but, you know, teddy bears are quite common at people. But you need a whole, because I want to make at least 4. They need to be something small. And then I thought maybe I'll just make hearts, but I don't want them just a heart either. See, look at that. See, now I've got like the pink and the red and the beige and the yellow. And then I'll put on some of this here green. She's just going to have, and then I'm going to have to get some blue like that. Blue in her sleeve there. Let's see. So this is a fun thing to do if you're watching a movie or something while you're doing it. And because that's why. So anyhow, life is good right now. The weather is good. And my new microphone is working good. So happy to read the comments under my last microphone. No, my last video. And people were saying that they could hear me. Oh, that just made me feel real good. So I have to thank all of my scrappy pals that donate to that support my channel, because of that I'm able to improve things. And so I thank you all for your support, and especially the donations. Those are amazing. So, not that I'm asking for more. I sure am not asking for more. It's one thing I've never been able to do, is to ask people for monetary favor. I've just never... Actually, I have a hard time asking for help, period. I just can't ask for help. If I can't do it myself, I don't think it needs to be done. And so, now though that I'm getting a little elderly here, sometimes I have to ask for help. But I really don't like to. So, now that me and Papa don't drive anymore, we need help as far as getting us to doctor appointments, and to the golf club, and to our yacht. Not really, we don't play golf. We don't have a yacht. I just added that in there just for entertainment. But see how this hair now is getting a little thicker and thicker? I think once I get some blue in there too, oh my goodness. This is good. And I just kind of try to get a little bit of this color and that color here and there. And so, alright. So anyway, that's my plan of action here. Right here. Right yonder. Right yonder. Yeah. So I just put one strand through, cut it off, and tie it in a knot so it'll stay there. And so see, her hair is thickening up. How come I can't see that green in there? Okay, there's green. But yeah, it's going to get some blue, and I'll probably even put some little... This one strand's a little too long. Okay, well, I'm not going to keep you any more than that. I'm going to continue on playing with this little gal. And I might get her hair all the way down to where her face is. I might just, you know, like just keep putting a strand of hair closer and closer to her face, you know. So I don't want her to look like she's going bald. I want to keep finding different things to use for hair, because I have different types of yarn, and some of it almost looks curly. Let's see, I'll get it all in here. So this whole piece of fabric here will be covered with hair. I'll show you that maybe tomorrow when I'll probably have it done, and maybe I can show you tomorrow what I've done. And so yeah, that's where I am. Okay, today I'm going to have, I dug out I used to read the Stress Less cards to you guys, and but I haven't in a while, so I pulled them back out. Let's see. This one says the rocking chair. Let's see what the rocking chair has to say. Thank you for my glasses, Miss Bojangles. She keeps a good eye on my glasses. The rocking chair. Think of yourself as an old woman or a man sitting in a rocking chair, writing your memoirs of the present moment. What would you write about? What would the old you tell... Wait a minute. What would the old you tell the young you? Investigate the situation from a distance for about 5 to 10 minutes. Taking this distance will give you a new perspective. Now, some of the things causing you stress will start to seem small. Let me read that again. Sometimes I have to read things twice. It's just me. It's not you, it's me. Okay. Think of yourself as an old woman sitting in a rocking chair, writing your memoirs of the present moment. What would you write about? What would the old you tell the young you? Investigate the situation from a distance for about 5 to 10 minutes. Taking this distance will give you a new perspective. Now some of the things causing you stress will start to seem small. You know, this is very interesting that I pulled this card today. I was talking to my granddaughter last night, and she wants to kind of write a memoir of her own life. And she was wanting a little bit of input. What could I put in? You know, what could I tell her about, you know, maybe how her mom and dad met and that kind of thing, you know, because she said she never asked about these things. And so, and now that her mom and her dad both are angels in heaven, she says, I'm running out of people to ask. And so she was talking to me, and I give her some little things. But that's funny that I would pull this card just today when yesterday was when Katie was talking to me about writing her memoirs, putting down her memories, and which is an awesome idea. I think that's a great idea. And so that is a stressless card for today. What would you tell your inner child today? Very good. Okay, thanks for watching, you guys. I ask God to watch over you every step you take and every move you make. Keep you safe and keep you secure. Keep you happy, healthy, and humble. And I will talk to you in the next video. God bless. God bless.